Hey everyone, welcome once again to the B-Movie Bunker. Today we are looking at The Dead Undead, brought to us by Matthew R. Anderson and Edward Kana. These two gentlemen are primarily stuntmen and stunt coordinators, and it kind of shows. It's not that good of a movie, and I may be even being generous saying that. It's basically, the story is you got these young people who go out in the middle of nowhere for a vacation, as young people always do in movies, and they start getting attacked by these like monsters, basically these like zombie vampire things, or ZVs as they end up being called. And then out of nowhere, these commandos show up and just start killing all the zombie vampires. Now, if you love slow motion shots of shell casings popping out of guns, oh my god, this movie was made for you, because that is 2/3 of the movie, is slow-mo shell casings. It's just... You will love this film. If you don't love that, you're going to be bored pretty quickly. And it's sad, because the movie actually starts out kind of good. I mean, you got the cliche thing from so many horror films with, you know, a couple of young co-eds who go off in the middle of nowhere and then get attacked by something or someone. And then it just falls apart from there. It turns into a series of how many different times can we shoot guns and show people shooting guns and shooting zombies, or zombie vampires as they are. And it doesn't work. And just so much of it makes no sense. I mean, just spend all this time like setting up traps that never really get used except to kill themselves. The traps that you said are made for the other people, you know, and like the showing of the girl sharpening a stick and sharpening a stick. And let's go back to her once again sharpening, and we'll go back one more time of her sharpening the stick. It just, who thought that those scenes were exciting? I mean, the one redeeming part is actually, you're like watching it and they're shooting these zombie vampires, and all of a sudden, boom, it's a flashback for one of the commando guys who apparently are all vampires, as is given away in the description of the film, pretty much, that they're good vampires who are fighting these bad things. And it flashback to Viking days, and there's Vikings fighting, and there's flashback to the Old West, and it just sucks you out of the movie. But it's kind of laughable at times, because sometimes the acting is so bad that it's like, wow, this is terrible. Other times, I mean, there are some bright spots. I mean, the lead guy, Luke Goss, he's not terrible, and he's actually done good work in the past. I mean, he was Prince Nuada in Hellboy 2, and you've got one of my favorite people, America Young, has a small role in it. She's probably the best actor in this one, and they give her the lamest death. I just don't understand. And I'm not going to go into that, but check out Banff Girl. She's in that. That's actually funny, and it's actually well done, unlike this one. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of sad, this one is. So, I can't recommend this one. It's just not that good. And it almost feels like they were setting this one up for, like, future movies. Like they're telling this grand story. We're giving background on all these different people. And you know what? I don't care about them. But you're giving background like we're going to see them again. But you killed them all off. I mean, like, almost everyone gets killed in this, as is expected in a horror film. And you're giving me backstory on them. I don't care. They're side people who get killed. I do have to say that one of the commando people, the one female, played by Spice Williams-Crosby, that one's a scary woman. And this is not like me talking about her appearance. Well, it's her physical appearance, because if I had to fight someone in the movie, she would be last on the list, because she would turn me into meat paste in about 4 seconds, I think. Just don't watch this one. Scale 1 to 10. It's like hooking a car battery up to your nipples. I mean, at first you get that shock, like, whoa, there's something going on, but quickly, you know, after a while, all that electricity flowing through you, you get kind of numb. Your waistband from your underwear is melted to the chair, and you're going, I don't care anymore. Just go ahead, hook another one up. I don't give a crap. And that's just what this one is. It's just, after a while, you just don't care. It's just the same thing over and over and over again, and it doesn't make sense. And it does have one of the horror movie cliches that I hate, is one of the survivors in horror movies so many times gets over the death of all of their friends and all these other people around them pretty easily. It's like within the last 24 hours, like, all your friends were murdered by monsters. And you're like, hey, what do you do? Oh, life goes on. Let's go have a beer. You know, I don't get it. So, That's all I got for this one. Until next time, stay safe in the wasteland. Slow-mo. Blah.